my head beeps in my ears still. That is exactly the moment where I knew my whole world had just been flipped. I knew this was really bad. Something really bad had happened. Like, I am screwed. Hello everyone, and welcome to a brand new video. In today's video, I will tell you guys all about how my life was before tinnitus, leading up to the point of me actually getting it. If you are new to my channel, then hello and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. This video is going to be a part of a tinnitus series that I thought of. This is going to be the first video of the tinnitus series, which is, my life before and couple of days after getting it. Video number 2 is going to entail how my first year after tinnitus was, like how I coped, if I coped, just the whole story. And the third video is going to be how my life is like right now, like how I'm dealing with it right now in my life after, all the stress of everything. And I've also thought of some other videos about tinnitus that I'm going to be making in the future, but that isn't a story time type video. Those are really going to be my tips and tricks, like for when you have tinnitus, like what I did that had helped me, and Q&As. If you have questions about tinnitus, then you can always leave them down below in the comment section, and I will make sure to answer those, typing it out or use them in a video, so you'll get an answer. I can promise you that. I actually have the stuff that I want to talk about written in a book. Okay, first you may want to know, but how did you get it? Just, that we can get it out of the way instead of it being a emotional roller coaster in this video. So I will tell you guys right now. I got tinnitus attending a One Direction concert in 2013, May the 3rd, in Ziggo Dome, Amsterdam. I didn't have hearing protection in my ears. I just didn't really know what possible consequences could be of not wearing hearing protection. But I also, I did knew it somewhere in the back of my mind, but I was 17 and I don't know, it was a weird time and I just wasn't fully aware. So now that you guys know how I got it, I want to talk about my life before. Because how was I as a person before tinnitus? Well, it's even hard to remember because tinnitus just changes everything. Everything you're familiar with, it changes it. But how I was as a person, I would think back of how I was in high school. And I've always been like this stress chicken, that's what we say in the Netherlands. So just really stressed, like this would happen. I would be really stressed. I would be really busy, like really happy. I wasn't really a nerd or well, was I? I don't know. I would study my ass off and I would just pass an exam, so I didn't really have a lot of out of school activities. It would just be studying, hanging out with my couple of best friends. That is how I was, and that's what I did. So I was really focused on school. I was also focused on singing because I can't even remember a time where I didn't sing. I always sang. I had just recently, back in the day in 2012, got singing lessons, so I was enjoying that so much. It was so cool to know more about your voice and to know that you're capable of hitting notes that you initially thought you could never hit. I was just an average 16, 17-year-old high school student who didn't do bad things. I'm always a goody girl, I have always been this type of person that has to have control. So for instance, I remember back in the day, if I would close a door, lock a door, I would do that 20 times because I have to make sure it's locked. I was an overachiever, a perfectionist, just an annoying person when I think back. Okay. So I was always into music because I sang, and I wanted to perform and everything. And so back in the day, like every 17-year-old in 2012, I was a fan of One Direction. Trust me, I wish I wasn't, but I was. I can't change the fact. I was a fan. And I remember that it was out in the news that were going to come. They were having a world tour or European tour, I'm not sure, but they were having a tour and they were coming to the Netherlands, to Amsterdam, and so I wanted to go. The ticket sale opened like November 3rd, and I was just convinced back then that number 3 was my lucky number, because we actually managed to get tickets almost all the way to the front. We were sitting at the 3rd row in the front, so the tickets were expensive, and I was sitting at seat 23, again, like the 3. I was sitting at the edge of the row, so if I were to go to the bathroom, I could like go right away, like sitting at the aisle. The 6 months of anticipation started. A couple of weeks before May the 3rd, I also went to the Ziggo Dome to Beyonce with my mom. Again, didn't wear hearing protection. I just didn't know. I can't say I'm stupid. It's just I didn't know. I wasn't fully aware of possible life-changing consequences of not wearing hearing protection. That still breaks my heart. So I went to the Beyonce concert. You also had King's Day at the end of April in the Netherlands, so I performed Heart Attack from Demi Lovato, I remember. So that was fun. And then May the 3rd was there, and in the morning, or not in the morning, but like I think a day before that, they went to Twitter and they told the Dutchies to wear something orange, because that's what the Netherlands is all about. Like when you have soccer games and stuff, we are all in orange because our royal family, their last name is called of Orange. So I got myself a orange boa, like the thing with feathers you can. I was really excited. I did woke up that morning with a cold, like a really bad cold. I actually was ill and shouldn't have gone. It was, now thinking back, it was sort of the universe's way of telling me, don't go. But obviously, a 17-year-old is not going to listen to her body or the universe when anticipating 6 months, being nervous for the concert, having almost the best tickets you could ever wish for, and also, paid a lot of money for those tickets. So obviously you're going to go. We were there on time. We were queuing. We got this, I don't know if we were VIPs. It's not like we met them or anything, but there was a separate queue that we got in, and then we got like a couple of goodies. Was it a necklace? Sort of a dog tag necklace with the clock in it? Not sure. So, it all started, and all of a sudden we were there, we were sitting, we were at the concert, and it was just amazing. I mean, I thought it was amazing, but why? The lamp just said bye-bye. So we were at the concert, and I don't remember a lot from the concert, but I know that I loved every second of it. Also, funny thing, I was sitting at the aisle and was wearing orange, having a blue dress on, like the orange boa. My hair was curled, black glasses on, and they were filming for their movie, the This Is Us movie, I think. They were filming, so like 3 times there was a camera in my face because the aisle is here. I have no clue if I am in the movie. I might be in the movie. I've never seen it because I don't want to. And I remember them flying like over me because they were standing on a stage that would be, on top of us. So it was a great concert. I had a lot of fun. So the concert was over and we got in the car. All of a sudden I was home. I was still really concert high, you know. Oh my god, it was so amazing. We had so much fun and they did this and they said that and la da da da. There was a camera in my face and I went to bed, went to sleep, and the next morning I woke up and I had beeps in my ears. You know, tinnitus, but I didn't know yet. I had beeps in my ears. I also had that straight after the concert. Like I could hear it really loud in the car, but I just thought, you know what, like I never really went out partying, but the few times I did, I knew that, oh, like that's normal, and then the next morning it's gone. So just, I wasn't stressed about that at all. The next morning came, and as I just said, I had beeps in my ears, and I just thought, oh, like that's really annoying. But I mean, I'm still really tired. So it's probably going to just fade out during the day, or it will be gone tomorrow, but no need to stress. As someone that, you know, stresses a lot, no need to stress. So I was just waiting for it to go away. I also remember that day we had a new fence in the garden, so I was sitting outside in the sun, still reminiscing the night before. Oh my god, the concert was so amazing. I was posting pictures on Facebook. I was checking their Twitter, you know, what they have said about Amsterdam. Like, did they have fun too? So I was still like in a really good and positive, happy mood. And not worried at all for my ears, and no one was worried for my ears. Everyone thought like, oh, like, you know, that's gonna just go. So the day went on, and then day number 2, like number 2 of tinnitus arrived. I woke up and I had beeps in my ears still, and that is exactly, like, I can remember the feeling, the fear. That is exactly the moment where I knew my whole world had just been flipped. I knew this was really bad. Something really bad had happened. Like, I am screwed. And the panic, like, I can remember from, like, as if it just happened 10 seconds ago. I was freaking out. Like, every piece of fiber in my body was screaming at me, saying, this is really bad. Yeah. So, this is going to be the end of this first video, which I know, like, the ending of this video is really shitty. It doesn't leave you in a good mood. But let this be a lesson. When you go someplace where there is loud music, just loudness going on, wear hearing protection. Really important. I'm going to pick up where I left off from this story in the next tinnitus video. It's going to be video number 2. Like, the reason I've decided to divide this into multiple videos is also because otherwise it's going to be way too long, and another reason is this is emotionally draining. Like, it's really difficult, videos like this, but it is needed. So now you know the story of how I was before and how I got it. If you are curious about the following up videos for this video, then just keep an eye out on my channel. I will be making those really soon and also uploading them really soon. If you like this video, like videos like this, because this really is me opening up about my tinnitus, let me know in the comment section below, because this is the first time that I'm really doing a video like this. So I really want to know what your thought is. If you have another video idea also about this topic, let me know, and then I'll let you know. So this is the end of the video. I'm going to try and fix that light. It was pink. It was so lovely. And now it's I should have made it orange. Well, whatever. Okay. So this is the end of the video. Love you all, and I hope you have a great and amazing day, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye!